Hi guys, this is question 7 on the AS Unit 1 Summer 2019 WJC past paper, and this is your standard SIDS question. They give you A and B are integers, simplify the following, show your workings. So we're given our first one, which is a fraction with surds in. The only difference we have with this type of question is they've given us in A and B, so we're going to have these in our final answer. And so the first thing we're going to do with our part A is to rationalize this denominator, and we do that by multiplying out both the numerator and denominator by the opposite of this denominator. So we're going to times through by root 3 plus 1, and what that will do is the root 3's will turn into 3, and then they'll cancel out with minus root 3 and positive root 3. So there we go, we're going to times the denominator by root 3 plus 1, we're going to do the same to the denominator. Okay, so doing that, we're going to have 2 root 3 plus a, I'll wrap it in brackets, multiplied by root 3 plus 1. Okay, I'm just going to draw a line in, so okay, and then we're going to have root 3 minus 1 multiplied by root 3 plus 1. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just expand out our brackets. So I'll do it long form over here, so 2. So I'm going to have 2 root 3 times root 3, which is going to be 2 times 3. We're going to have 2 root 3 times 1, so we're going to have positive 2 root 3. We're going to have a times root 3, so we're going to have positive a root 3. And we're going to have a times positive 1, so we're just going to have plus a. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do root 3 minus 1 times root 3 minus 1. So root 3 times root 3, we're going to have 3. We have root 3 times 1. So that's going to be positive root 3. We're going to have minus 1 times root 3. So we're going to have minus root 3. We're going to have minus 1 times 1, which is just going to be minus 1. And we can see now how that our root 3's will cancel out on the bottom. Okay. So 2 times 3 is 6. We're going to have plus 2 root 3, plus a root 3 and plus a. We can't really do much with this. With these, what we're going to probably do is group them together and either factorize for a's or for root 3's. So I'm going to I'll probably keep 6 plus a. I'll just move the a further up the equation, and then I'll factorize for root 3 in the next line. So I'll have plus 2 root 3 and plus a root 3 over so 3 minus 1, which will give us 2, and then root 3 minus root 3, they cancel out. Great, so now I can just leave it as 6 plus a plus, so I'm going to take a root 3 out of both of these, so I'm going to have root 3 brackets 2 plus a, and all of that is going to be over 2. Cool, and so now we're down to part B. So here we go. We've got 2 root 6b squared all over root 2. I've got minus root 27 plus root 192. And with surds, what we're basically looking to do is find square numbers in our surds and take them out. So here we go. So with my first term, there's not really 6 isn't I don't see a square number within 6. A factor of 6 that's a square number. So I can take out b squared. So if I take out b squared, I'm just going to have b. So I'll have 2b root 6 all over root 2. Okay, so I've got minus root 27. And I know 27 can be split between 9 and 3, so 9 times 3 is 27. So, and I know 9 is a square number, so I can take that out my surd. So I'm now going to have plus, okay, so root 192 is quite a large number, but I've already got a suspicion now that we're going to be dealing with root 3's, since my second term already has a 3 in it. So I'm going to check in my calculator if 192 is divisible by 3. And it is, and we get 64, which is also a squared number, which is 8 squared. So I've got 64 times 3. Okay, so with my first term now, I want to get rid of this root 2. I don't really like having root 2 on the denominator. And I can see I can split root 6 into 3 and 2. So here we go, we've got 2b root 3 times 2. And what I can do, so having root 3 times 2, that can be written as root 3 root 2. And I can see by inserting this in, my root 2's will cancel. So I'm going to have now, I can take 9 out of my root, and that's just going to be minus 3 root 3. I'm going to have plus, so 64 is the 8 squared, so I can take 8 out, so I can have 8 root 3. Okay, so now I missed a root 2 off here. So I've got 2b root 3 root 2 over root 2. I've got minus 3 root 3 and I've got positive 8 root 3. So I can just collect those together and I got positive 5 root 3. Okay, and now my root 2's will cancel, so I've got 2b root 3 plus 5 root 3, and I can just take a factor of root 3 out. So that equals root 3 times 2b plus 5. Hi guys, if you found this video useful, please consider liking and subscribing. All written notes will be available in the description. Best of luck with all your exams, and I'll see you in the next one.